agree.
To be honest though, I think that for Team Indonesia, this looks like a very, very scary draft. You have quite a bit of tankiness. You're able to set up. You're able to have that fast rotations. Kim and Marcel clears the lane pretty decently fast and open up that map for Baxia to try to get that engage. So it kind of is a fight fire with fire kind of situation in this matchup.
Yeah, I think right now for the side of the Team Indonesia, right? I think there's a potential weird interaction that you will see. The Marcel with the golden hour. If the Claw decides to jump all the way in, he's gonna get stung out. The question is, does the Blazing Wire get deactivated? I don't think so, right? You still continue on. It's basically like a free winter crown, right?
Unless you get knocked up. No, your stun also gets disrupted. Yeah.
We shall see whether that is going to be an interesting interaction. We shall see as we load up into game number 1 between Team Malaysia and Team Indonesia, though. I am currently leaning over to, of course, Team Malaysia. The carry pick, definitely one of my favorite as well, especially in this particular patch. There's so much shred they can just easily shred through either the Addis and also the Baxia.
I like the fact that when starting off in the neutral creep camps, you're having that leash from both of your sides. And Frederick needs it a lot more than Baxia. Baxia being one of the fastest tank junglers around creates that opportunity for you to clear it fast, rotate in, and get that early level 4. And then it looks like it's pathing towards that top side, opening up that space towards the turtle pit, which is precisely what Indonesia wants to do. Draw the attention away from the gold lane right from the start.
Man, Marcel runs really fast in his match as well, and not only just that, now it also applies a slow instead of a frozen moment for skill. So a bit of nerf, but at the very least, the golden hour is using rework. Oh, lots of damage coming off and Delvin already onto Akif. Nazhan will not be able to catch anything for now, but still, hey, okay.
Yeah, the Khalid is one of those heroes that you want to be put him in a position where he's always engaging, always finding intelligence, and always giving vision to where everything is at. It provides that space for your gold lane to, hey, the Khalid has his eyes on Afan, and I don't need to push in too deep. We saw just now that the carry is pushing the lanes and having that strong lane advantage up against this Claw. Down needed the turret though.
They already burned for both these two mid laners as well. I keep taking a lot of punishment from the side of Delvin. Will be able to heal all the way back. Afan also. Totem Poseidon's already used. Right now the bat right there, even before the total fight.
Risky play. We know that Akif was down low, doesn't have the flicker, but forcing out the flicker from Amar, that is crucial, especially for this first total fight that's popping up. Now, we're getting that recall. Afan needs to take some time to come down towards that turtle pit, but it should be an even game as 3-on-3 fight will ensue.
Yep, to the fight. Like what you mentioned, ensued. Nazhan controlling onto that. Afan's looking for the crash. Here comes the ultimate from the Kim in Nazhan. Nazhan still securing the turtle as well. The praise is right. First blood given aside Akif. Afan will be able to take down Nazhan as well. As Delvin just free hitting from behind. Razif trying to make a play right here. Will not be able to fight Afan nor Xiao Yuki. As Razif just dives all the way in. Final to Delvin. Delvin also burned the flicker. What a clash around the what a clash around the turtle.
It was extremely messy, but what transpired there was starting things off with the traction pulse. So Delvin actually pulled the trigger on the traction pulse to pull in Nazhan. Nazhan had that one frame of opportunity to take that turtle down with the retribution, which he did, but then they pushed in the fight a little bit too long.
Yep.
Razif came in a little bit later than I would expect, throws in the final slash, created that opportunity for Malaysia to just really gun it down. But I felt like this is like we expected, extremely brawly, extremely skirmishy. They want to cycle both their members, and precisely how Malaysia likes to play.
I think right now it's just most like, well, it's a stalemate, right? So far, 3 minutes in, you don't really see any of these two teams to have a bit of an advantage, right? I would say a lot more pressure on the, hold on a second, thing, right? Blazing Duet will be able to heal all the way up, back up. He's safe for now, but Alexander coming in with the golden moment will be able to stun out Akif. Second skill to try to buy time, but not enough because Afan will be running him to the ground.
Alexander, good throw on the golden hour. I felt like Elton had that damage to take Dingarai down, but I think it's a little bit too early.
The photographer, man, in Team Indonesia upping the tempo as well. All of a sudden, Team Malaysia, they're playing from behind.
Not happy about that first turtle skirmish. They're going in aggressive, diving into that top side, which is what Malaysia wants to actively prevent. Razif down on the bottom side, a little bit of a 1v1 action, but Malaysia needs to find a way to break past from this. They are down in terms of those kills, in terms of at least 1,000 gold economy, but they need to be able to play a little bit more passively. Don't try to force these team fights if they know that they can.
Amar we'll be able to walk out of fun. Oh, I feel like we've seen this before. Jago dive all the way into already committed. Takes it away, coming out of Dinger Rai as well. Also, jumping over the wall. El Tono right here, trying to spin for the win, but he's a little bit too late because the main fight is being controlled by Amar. But he's going down. Dinger Rai outputting the damage. It's not enough for the side team Malaysia. It's Indonesia just overwhelming a triple kill over the side of this card already.
Beautiful start to the fight with the TOR from Shouki. Able to lock down at least 3 members, and Lejean had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Afan took down that turtle. It bought a lot of space for him as well. So he came in, layered it out, took down that turtle, joined in that team fight, soaked up that damage for Delvin to come in with a traction pulse. So that was perfectly set up for Indonesia.
Yeah, Elton wasn't able to join the fight, right? It doesn't really have the mobility like what Claude had. Blazing Duet, and after that, don't forget, with your Art of Thievery, you're just literally zipping, zapping around. Alexander is just holding out the fight earlier because of these. It's so annoying. Look at my play right, hitting it right, picking up, and mega kill already. Oh my goodness me, Churro.
A great pickup onto Jusin. And Amar, they know that she doesn't have that ultimate. It's just up as of now. Shoki just forcing a little bit too deep.
That's right, the TOR as well, but here we go, locking down through 3 members as well. Afan also joining the fight as well. Razif unable to find an angle to try to enter the fight, has to ditch. Malaysia losing 2 members as well. Not only just Akif, but Elton as well going down.
You're punishing Indonesia. They know that Malaysia is trying to force a team fight, force a sort of like a counterplay from them, but Indonesia is not taking it lightly. The final slash already utilized, but they're able to get out of there. Great play from Indonesia.
Yeah, they crack open, Indonesia cracks open mid already. Dingarai finds onto Akif. Akif all of a sudden, you know, you as his Khalid, you have to be careful. Dingarai has picked up 4 kills already, and he hurts.
Take a look at the map. It kind of seems like Malaysia is still in the farming phase. Akif just throwing his bodies right there, 1-4 and 1. We don't really see this as often. You just want to give a little more intelligence, give vision to where everyone is at that map before making a move, making a decision. Just with one turtle fight, Indonesia was able to turn things around from a 1,000 gold lead to a solid 6K in the 7th minute mark.
Yeah, it's a exponential increase when it comes to, well, not say market share, but in terms of gold lead, right? Indonesia capitalizing, I would say, quite a few mistakes, right? Team Malaysia was constantly getting caught off guard by the side of Indonesia, right? Elton wasn't able to join the fight. Dinger Rai is already there, and you can see a few moments when Razif is forced to go the long way around because, you know, Akif and also Elton is already down. Okay, there's going to be a pickup kind of side of fun, but I feel like Team Malaysia needs to look a lot more because Dinger Rai is wrecking havoc all the way up top.
Yeah, you have the opportunity for the split push capability if you're a side of Indonesia. You already almost bring up that Holy Trinity. You're also buying a speed boot because of getting out that slow potential from Amar. So that was a good itemization adjustment coming in from that Claude. On carry side though, this is just not looking too good. If you're a marksman, you have 2 kills down. You should stay happily down in your lane, try to pick up that scraps, not try to fight any farm whatsoever. But this is not looking so well for Malaysia at this point.
I think, Elton definitely gunning for that golden staff. That's definitely going to be one of the core biggest item, a power spike item for the side of a carry for now. But Xiaoyuki, I felt like this Alice has been left unchecked and was able to just, absorb so much of this gold and also be very tanky. Even though they drop a carry, I feel like it's not enough.
Oh, Alexander.
Trying to take photos as well. Nasan. Oh, here comes Delvin with the ultimate trident zone as well. Oh, POR! Coming out with Xiaoyuki. Also the raging sense from Kanazawa. Keep up to his death. Dinger Rai taking out Razin. Delvin also taking out Keep as well. And once again, Elton gets caught off guard. Nicker at the same time. Elton gets frozen. Allowing Indonesia to reposition Dinger Rai. Once again, he is on a roll.
This Marcel is just so sneaky, so annoying. He's just running past you. He's going straight for the target. He found the main guy. He found Razif, and he knew that he wanted to disrupt that main team fight. Amar was right in the corner, and it's just, hey, you're just in there.
Okay.
Fire Slash already used up as well.
Okay, Akif is trying to go for it, but Dinger Rai so far ahead. Nobody but the side of Team Malaysia was able to support Akif.
Very, very greedy coming from Akif. 1-6-1 on this Khalid, and Indonesia is just pushing it through. Take a look at this one on the backline. Shouki with the TOR, just locking down 3 members and looking at how Marcel or Alexander actually plays this. His ultimate, he holds it on and he knows that he doesn't want to use it unless he wants to secure that kill. The Golden Hour is used to save Afan, but not only that, lock down Elton.
There's so many CCs, right? That Team Indonesia literally throwing at Team Malaysia. Team Malaysia is the one that constantly getting caught off guard. Not only just the fact that you also have a TR to worry about, you also have the Delvin's ultimate that you have to worry about, the golden hour from an Alexander you have to worry about. There's so many things that Team Malaysia, I feel like they're getting pulled apart.
Speaking of which, it's all back to that defense. And at one point in time, I think that how you want to layer this in is Delvin goes in with a non-committal traction pulse. If you get one good, then the rest of Indonesia can just follow up. They're so far ahead, 12,000 gold lead. Lord marching down that top side. If Indonesia wants to commit into a base rush, wait for the Lord to charge in and then dive.
10 minutes in, we're already at 12k gold lead, and now with the Thallium Pulse coming in, Armor goes into Crimson Beacon as well. Afan doesn't really care, he dives all the way back in. Speaking about diving, Cherokee, TOR, and Cigarette unleashes the blazing duet. Here comes the golden hour as well. For good measure, getting stuck. Members of Team Malaysia couldn't know it's Team Indonesia. Knocking their core, but a minute is coming in. Nobody for Team Malaysia is dead to the best. Team Indonesia picks up game.